So I come from a place where there are no seasons. The temperature doesn't change that much throughout the year. And the only kind of seasons I know are hot, hotter, wet, and wetter. And the rain I'm used to is the tropical rain, which is a heavy rainstorm that is probably going to stop in a couple of hours. But the English rain is a rain that happens for the entire day, in the form of a drizzle, where you probably wouldn't see the sun at all. Now, if it was a gentle drizzle with a beaming sun, I actually wouldn't mind it. However, it is also windy and the rain cuts through your clothes to your skin. So my first recommendation is invest in a good windbreaker and layer as opposed to wearing a single thick layer. I'm sure we have all encountered or are an individual who is cold no matter what and is constantly bundled up. But those layers aren't going to help if they get soaked, don't protect you from the wind, or if the sun comes up. You want to have the flexibility of being able to put on or take off layers should the weather change throughout the day. I felt that late January to February were the coldest months for me. The sun may be out, but it's just there for decoration, with no warmth whatsoever. This is not sponsored at all, but I highly recommend Uniqlo if you are looking for winter wear. They have basically everything you need, and I especially love their line of ultra-warm heattechs. They do what they claim to do, and I always feel toasty warm, even if it's the only layer I wear. And I practice what I preach. I have multiple colors of the heattech, and at least 90% of the clothes I wear in London are from Uniqlo. At this rate, I can be a walking ambassador for them. Regarding footwear, London is an incredibly walkable city and is very accessible. While the pavements are mostly flat, there are some places with cobblestone, and while they are very pretty, they can be uneven and you wouldn't want to get blisters or fall down from walking around. Remember how we discussed that the weather may change? Exactly. Wear comfortable walking shoes like sneakers or boots that are weatherproof or you wouldn't mind getting wet, because wet shoes and socks are uncomfortable and drying them is a nightmare. I would also recommend investing in a very good and durable umbrella that can resist the English winds. When I first went to London, I only brought a cheap gas station umbrella and it died within the first week. So I acquired a replacement that is able to rotate with the wind when hit at the right angle. It is amazing, and I picked a bright color as well, meaning you can definitely spot this umbrella spinning around from a distance. One of the best investments I have made. I hope these tips will help you in packing for the London weather, and while it is cold, it does have the most beautiful blue skies on its sunny days. It's definitely a change for me to bundle up in clothes and not sweat from doing the slightest movement.